This is the beginning, right? Welcome. Oh, Andrew, what are you doing? Stop. We can hear that. Audio listeners, I'm so sorry. Andrew's got his star. Why didn't you cut me off?
I know. New year, new me. It's Starbucks.
Oh, Andrew, this is a big deal. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I've been covering it up the whole time. We go to Starbucks and we get coffee.
People knew that, but yeah.
Yeah. Love.
What? What happened?
What?
It was just a classic mystery. It's none of your business. Sorry. It was a neighbor. It doesn't matter.
You're like shaking, dude. Like
I know.
You're shaking.
Dude, look, if you can see my hand right now.
I noticed that you were shaking when you were checking your phone earlier. I was hoping you were okay.
No, I'm okay.
You're on level 11, and I'm definitely not there. So.
I'm okay. You know what? I think that's a nice dichotomy. Have you seen The Ghost? Look. Welcome to everyone. Welcome back. Thank you so much for listening to watching our podcast, Sweet Boys podcast. We took a little hiatus to celebrate the holidays with our loved ones. And by loved ones, I mean I watched anime alone. Oh, my stomach's making such a crazy sound. Do you hear that?
Put the microphone up to your stomach, quick. I hear nothing.
Oh, everyone would have thrown up. I'm kind of glad that didn't happen, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, Andrew, what's something nice you did over the break? You want to tell us something about that?
Yes, my parents graced me with their presents and provided me with a little bit of
Did they grace you with the Christmas presents? Sorry.
What am I, like the weirdest version of a 12-year-old ever who has a friend that comes at him with weird questions like that in that way? It was great. It was very nice. Spent pretty much the second half of December just eating cookies and watching shows. I started Stranger Things, and I posted about it on Instagram, and I got a lot of DMs saying, "You're just starting?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's been out for a while."
Oh, I'm so glad. I ended on season 1. I wanted that little girl to go like, I hope she goes like full Jean Grey, and not the trash movies. I'm talking about the comic books.
Full who?
Never mind.
For the audience who
it's
doesn't
an
know who that
X-Men
is.
character who's really
specific.
powerful. She's got telekinesis, and she's very, very, very powerful.
How was your holiday? I know it was a little more low-key.
A little bit more
than
subdued.
usual.
Yeah, a lot of watching anime alone and eating. Yeah, I feel like I have like an extra like 8 pounds that I'm like weirdly proud of. I'm just like, you know what? I made the most of it. I ate.
Everybody drops their healthy eating habits in December, right? Isn't that just the way that it is?
That is just the way that it is.
Yeah.
Anyone who thinks they can go into December trying to eat healthy, good luck and give me a break and go home with that. You can't. You got toffee in front of you, you're eating it. You got pizza, guess what? It's going down the hatch. Weird.
Ew.
I don't know why. I hated it. I hated every second of what I just said.
All right. I don't know what that was.
Did you have something to say?
Not really.
I've got something to say.
Okay.
I got a new coat. And I there's a whole story about it, but I'll make it real quick. It was an employee at McDonald's at the drive-thru. Thought he was wearing a handsome coat. Yeah. I said, "Where'd you get that coat?" He said, "Bill Blass," which is the brand. Shout out Bill Blass, some brand from like 1984 that's probably like completely out of Who's that?
Oh! Jeez! I feel... No! No!
I think audio listeners might be very confused.
Yeah.
How about
Oh my God!
maybe come sit down if you can.
Oh my God!
We have in the house.
You know, you think certain things are impossible until they happen, right?
Audio listeners, we have Laura DIY, who just entered our set with the bone spider, wearing a tie-dye sweater, which she has. Tell them.
I tie-dyed it.
Oh, you don't have a microphone.
No, we don't.
We're so unprepared for this.
No, Andrew, I've been planning this. Do you know how hard this was to keep a secret?
Holy shoot! I have no words.
It's been in the works, man.
Wow.
This got picked up a minute ago. Can you tell us about the process of making the tie-dye sweater for the bone spider?
What's the bone spider's name again? It's a sound. Okay, so I bought the smallest dog sweater I could find, and we tie-dyed it. And then so it's kind of on like a diaper, so it could be removable with Velcro. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
So happy.
This is supposed to
We have no idea what we're doing.
Garrett was being a little
weird.
He was being really, really confusing for
Yeah.
me. Garrett, caffeinated keeping a secret is very strange.
It was very confusing.
And I was like, oh, dude, we got to restart. Like, I don't know what's going on
I
here.
was like shaking, and I was just like, trust me, dude. It was like scary.
It was so weird.
Yeah. Well, listen, we know that unlike us, you have a very, very busy, professional, amazing schedule, and you're in a relationship, and you have like an HBO show and all these It's amazing things. So maybe you could just give people a piece of advice for 2021.
Oh, that's great.
Is that a good idea?
Well, we're always trying to take advice from Lauren.
I just came for the spider drop off that you guys are really hyping me up, and I'm like not mad at it.
I'll process this all later. Right now, it's
Yeah. All right. So a piece of advice for people in 2021. You got one?
I'm not like good at resolutions.
Me neither. I ate a whole pizza alone last night, and like I told myself after January 1st, I'm going to be like straightened out. Nope. Had a pizza in a parking lot pizza. 2 girls watched me eat it. It was weird.
it's so funny to see like another person in your monitor. What is happening?
Yeah, why does this kind of work? Look at we look like a family. This is our baby, and this is a mom and dad. This is terrific. Yeah, thank you so much. This is very, very... Yeah, Andrew didn't even question it, by the way, his absence. I was so nervous he would.
Oh my God, you're right.
He never did. Thank you so much for coming by and blessing us with your presence. Laura DIY, everyone. I said Laura DIY.
It always does sound like Laura DIY, no matter how hard you try to not.
Oh, baby, we're back. But guess who's with us now?
A warmer.
Andrew, can you, we didn't even really show the details.
Yeah.
I love that you listen to audio, but you gotta see this. And I swear, it's so good.
He's warmer. He was shaking and shivering, and now it's still the winter months.
It's still the winter months. We're back, and we just actually, to be completely honest, we just probably shot like an entire podcast off camera. We just talked to Lauren for like 45 minutes.
Yeah, we'll get another microphone, and then she'll come back. Maybe.
Are you surprised, Andrew? What give us the aftermath of your emotions?
The aftermath.
Yes,
of
I want to
emotions.
know.
Incredible. And yeah, I stand Lord DIY. So
I know.
What a surprise. And yeah, you know what? Maybe I was blushing a little bit. Maybe my face was a little bit red. The lights, the sweater that I'm wearing, the caffeine intoxication that I was experiencing, the coincidence of that timing. Yeah, that's what that was.
Oh, yeah, it seems like you're getting weirdly defensive. No one was saying that. It seems like this is all just sort of on you.
In a weird way, you put me on the spot as a human being. Another person coming in here, very exciting. But it's like, oh my God.
Oh, it's wonderful.
That was crazy.
Laura DIY, and I'm learning to say her name correctly because I always said Laura DIY.
Well, thank you, Lauren, not only for the tie-dye and the hoodies, but for your presence and for the new hoodie. And
he's very grateful.
And the guest surprise.
Let's see. Where were we? Oh, first of all, you know what? I gotta say this, Andrew. We got 3 sponsors on this episode. Very grateful. Thank you so much to Audible, to
Honey,
and to Gabby Insurance. Thank you so much. We'll talk about those a little bit later in the what do we call it?
Sponsor mode.
Sponsor mode.
And I can't believe that people keep on coming back to us, even though there's 5 episodes of material for them to reference, baby.
You have so much proof to dodge this bullet, but you keep on coming back and getting injured. Thank you for coming back again to Sweet Boys. I guess
what a way to kick off season 2 / it's actually season 1.
We learned that there's no seasons in podcasts. We were like, wait a minute, so do we do it season 1, season 2? They're like, yeah, it's not TV.
Well, I think there are seasons in podcasts. I just meant the only reason why we took a break was because it was the holidays.
Yeah.
But it felt like it was the end of season 1, even though seasons probably consist of more than just 5 episodes.
True. That's very...
But what a season premiere.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that coming, including me.
That's very on brand for us. Wow, 5 episodes, season 1. Thank you guys so much.
I know.
No, thank you so much. This is a damn pleasure to have you back listening and or watching. There are people who do both. Andrew, did you know that?
I did know that. I've seen the comments, and also it's really nice to be back with a new and improved, warmer.
Also, I've got a lazy ghost over here. He's always been part of my life, but he doesn't come out too often. Me when I was 6. Sorry. I can't.
Oh no!
Oh,
the sweater protected his bones, literally.
Yes. Took a tumble.
Yeah, he took a tumble. All right. Anyway, thanks again, Lauren.
Andrew, remember at the in the last episode 5, we were pretty focused. Do you think we can tap back into
focused?
that? We were relatively focused. We were talking about. I forgot. Oh, did you see the gingerbread head? Look, from the last episode, he's still alive, and I'm a little hungry.
Oh, no. He's trying to eat the gingerbread head. Dude,
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm successfully eating it, and it's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
All your teeth just fall out right now. The dentist, did you by chance bite into a piece of concrete?
Joke's on you, as if I have a dentist. Can you imagine if I was one of those people who was like, oh yeah, my doctor. My dentist, I don't know. I just like Yelp. I just go to whatever like Yelp and just like type in like teeth bad hurt, and then just just click on it.
Yeah. You do that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big Yelp boy.
Redditor, you're a Redditor.
I'm a Redditor as well. There's a lot of corners of the internet. You know, it's not all just TikTok. All right, I stand as well, but still. I was in this subreddit for years. Oh, never mind. It's a whole thing.
Anyway, so 2021 is now existing, and we hope everybody's gotten off to a nice start of the year.
Can I air a gripe?
Sure.
I've seen some people on social media. I will not name names, but I'm naming them in my head right now. But I've seen some people on social media being like, welcome to 2020 part 2. You know, and I'm just like, oh, stop it. Listen, I know that things are still dark out there. I get it.
Yeah.
I see the news. I have eyes and stuff. But I really hope that people can try to approach this year with some good energy. I'm really trying my best. I'm really, really trying to go into this new year with a lot of ideas that I want to carry through. And so I don't just want to tell myself, oh, yeah, just go ahead and knock the legs out from under you by telling you, oh, it's just 2020 part 2. If you're listening to this, listen, I know things are still dark out there, but to the best of your ability, I hope that people will try to be like, you know what? Yeah, things are still dark, but let's try to keep on doing as good as possible.
Yeah, and I hope as it usually happens, at least for me, and I'm sure, yourself, that everybody got a little bit of an invigorated uplifting vibe when the year, the new year started. I did. I felt it, and I feel like that's probably just normal. I don't think it necessarily has much to do with, saying goodbye to 2020, but it was cool. The first few days of the year, I was really thinking about things in a different way.
Yeah.
Which I think just comes with the territory. I don't know if that's like a astrological thing or if it's just a human thing, but it wasn't, it wasn't like, okay, I'm gonna sign up for the gym. Well, first of all, I can't. But anyway, I wasn't like I was gonna do all this stuff. I was just like, I was like, it's really nice to just think about, a little reset moment. Just like, okay.
That's a really nice thing to think about. You're right. A nice reset moment, because I think I've mentioned this to you before. I've never been a new year, new me person. Every single year, I've never been like, I'm so excited for 2018, 2019. I've always just kind of been like, yeah, new year. Very cool.
Yeah.
This is the first time ever in my life that I've been excited about a new year. And I think I think that a lot of people share that sentiment based on the nature of 2020. But I'm really excited. You know what I did yesterday? I went grocery shopping, got all my own food. No more everything that I need for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about just, eating like a human. It's been a lot of just eating like a garbage raccoon.
Not ordering in Panda Express twice a day. You don't want to do this anymore like I was doing?
Have you ever put Panda Express on top of pizza? I'm not laughing.
I'm not laughing either, but...
Okay, I'm not smiling either, trust me.
Like the noodles and stuff as well?
Everything.
Oh my God.
No, I was actually specifically thinking of the orange chicken. I'm not condoning this behavior. What does condone mean?
I know, I get condemned and condone mixed up. I think condone means you support. You're not condoning it. I think that's correct.
Wonderful.
Correct.
I'm not saying that you should try it every day, but you gotta try it once.
After you get the validation to use the word, you just re-say it with a different word, with the less ambitious version of the sentence.
Just give it a shot.
After all of that,
I'm sorry.
We came to this conclusion that you can in fact use the word, and then you just redid the sentence without the word.
I got blueberries. I did. I got Andrew. Don't say it. Don't say it.
I got blueberries. I still haven't executed on my strawberries and French toast tweet, but I will do it.
Oh, yeah. This is one of a running joke between Andrew and I that Andrew started, to where when I say something that's either definitely not meant for Twitter or just a very dumb thought, he'll say, tweet it.
We've explained this before.
I
believe we explained it in episode 2 after you revealed your Buzz Lightyear mask.
Andrew, I don't remember 2019 and 2018. You think I remember what we talked about in episode 2? My Buzz Lightyear mask.
Well, that would have been in 2020, so I don't understand your point.
I was referencing the fact that I've forgotten years of my life.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand?
Kind of. This is very confusing, and I only want to say it's very confusing so that everybody else who's listening to this, who's thinking it's very confusing, is also aware that they're not the only ones thinking that this is very confusing. But continue if you must.
Very excited about 2021. For real. Super stoked. I have something to say, although I've probably said it. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me focus here. I text messaged my friend. They said, how was your New Year's? And I said, great. I got set up in my new place. And he expressed something that made me so mad. I wanted to scream. I actually sent 3 of the devil emojis that were like grumpy looking.
I'm sorry. You texted a friend.
Yes.
Because you moved into a new place.
Yeah, he said, how was your New Year's? And I said, oh, it's been great. I've moved into my new place.
Because Garrett moved into his new place, kind of.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much.
Just making sure that the audience is as tapped into the situation as I am.
Well, so I have a new place, and then he said he was typing, and then he said, "I feel like you're always moving."
Oh, yeah.
It made me so mad. I am so not always moving, but I've seen that on social media like 30 times. Like, oh my God, I wonder if Garrett's moving right now. Like, just moving. People are like, "Oh, you're always moving." I think it's because I've done house, like the nature of like house videos.
Yeah.
Like cleaning up or moving into a tiny places. And then I had that false start with that house. But no. I am in a house now that I see myself in for years. I love it. I cannot.
Sorry, just so we don't have to add the crowd cheering sound effect. I was going to do it right now.
Little claps.
Oh.
Oh, clapping.
Oh my gosh, it'd be very loud. Four hands clapping at once because he's a spider and he's got 8 legs. That's great. Also, sorry, voice crack alarm.
I love it when you
Interesting that the world's collectively agreed that spiders don't have any arms. Sorry.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, because who's to say if their legs or arms?
Well, I mean, everybody says 8 legs.
That makes so much more sense to me.
Can you imagine all the spiders silently withholding their frustration because they don't have the ability to vocalize such a qualm with the world, sitting there going, "We have 4 arms and 4 legs. Get it right."
Oh, that's interesting. I thought you meant they were just all arms.
No, everybody says 8 legs.
Do you think they've
Who's
ever
to say that the top half of the legs are actually not arms?
It could just be the 2 front ones are arms and then the back 3 ones are legs.
Oh my gosh. We know what we need to do. Hard cut to us interviewing a spider and getting nowhere.
Oh, I've put in some pretty good conversations with a spider. You know what? I accidentally made a pet last night, and I don't want to say I made a pet, but this is a true story. Last night,
You made a friend
I made a friend.
and a pet?
I made a bug friend, and I thought I was just going to put him outside. Andrew, you won't believe it. In my new place, there was a light, right?
I think I will believe it, but go ahead.
There was a light, above that's all, screwed in and everything. Like it's a piece of hardware. It's not just like whatever.
Yeah.
And I see this little cricket running around in there. I took video. I see him running around. I go, "How did you get up there?" I asked him. Naturally, he didn't respond because he's a cricket.
Sure.
So I unscrewed all the hardware. I took him down. I go to take him outside. I tilt the thing so he can hop away. Guess what he does?
Jumps back into your place?
He doesn't jump back into my place, but he does not move. Okay. His little antennas are like sensing the air, sensing the oxygen. He's not doing anything. He's not jumping out at all. Yeah. So I have patience, and then I set him there for like 5 minutes. I go, "Well, you can just leave on your own time. Go back inside, get a drink of water, come back out." He's still there. So guess what I did? I went, "You don't want to leave, do you? You like being in here."
Okay.
So I take him inside. I start Googling what do crickets eat.
Okay.
Apparently everything.
Set him up like the 4 Seasons.
I set
Gave
him
him the
up.
full treatment.
I took a container of spicy hot sweet tea and I cut it. I made a little door. I gave him a little house. I gave him a gorgeous flower that was honestly mostly just for decoration. Yeah. I gave him leaves for shelter. I read everything that crickets need, and then I cut up a little carrot for him in probably about 12 different pieces. Yeah. He was loving it.
Really? Did he stay in the space that you created for him, or did he just leave?
And I put water in the center, so it was like an oasis.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. No, at first he jumped into the water and he started to drown, and then I saved him, and then I took out the water, like less water. I was like, okay, this is scary.
I'm a little confused why you started this story off by "you won't believe it," and then you said that when you also, like a week ago, said that you broke your back while trying to do something with a bug. What was that?
That was also a cricket, but that was a different cricket. So, anyways, by the way, I set him in this little window. I have this cute little new bay window.
Oh, there's more.
There's more. Well, this is the end of the story, basically. Cool. And I woke up to check on him this morning. Hopped out.
Yeah.
So now he just belongs to my house. He's somewhere in the house.
Or he left the house. How would you know?
He couldn't have gotten out. Every door was locked. No. He seemed very happy for the time that I had him, and I saw him nibbling.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. No, what happened? Yeah, dude, people are going to be like, "Garrett, literally shut up." Like, I have been speaking for so long now. Like, I would tell you what happened with my back and the cricket, but I feel like I need to, shut up.
Well, I already know about it. Maybe I'll explain it.
Oh, this will be good.
Wait, what were you doing?
Well, I was watching an anime that I love, just called Elegant Yokai Apartment Life. Yeah. And I see this little cricket on the wall. And I had a McDonald's cup next to me because I was sipping on some soda water. Obviously, it was empty because I drink fast. Mm-hmm. And so it was empty. And so I saw him and I went, "Oh, I just have to set him outside," because he clearly wandered in from outside. I scoop him up, right? He's in the cup. And then I go to trip over one of the many things in my room. In this case, it was the sword, the replica sword from Kill Bill. Yeah. I trip over that. And then I go, I don't want to dishevel the cricket because if I trip hard enough and I crush the thing, then I kill this cricket for no reason. So I trip over this thing and I go to catch myself, and
Yeah.
something happened. I didn't hear anything, but something kind of in my back. And next day I hooked up to electrodes at the chiropractor. He's working on me. I'm in there for 3 hours.
Yeah.
So I really, really hurt my back. And
you sent me a voice memo from there, and you were like screaming in pain.
I was not.
Oh, not like in a bad way.
Oh, I
it
thought you
sounded
meant-
justified.
I thought you meant.
But
Yeah.
no, because of the electro whatever things. They were like
yes.
zapping you and stuff because they were
Yes.
trying to fix your
Oh,
back.
my
Point of the story is Garrett sacrificed his back to save a cricket's life, which a lot of people wouldn't do, and I applaud you.
Do you know what I would do?
Just period.
Yeah.
Question mark?
I would do it all over again.
Oh, nice. That's wonderful.
Cut to like the cricket just getting eaten by a coyote. Like the
Well.
second I put him outside.
Coyote? You
I
think
don't-
out of everything? Not like anything else, but it was the coyote.
Not like a spider or something that makes sense. Hup. What is this? What is this? Who put me in these clothes? These are different than the clothes we were just wearing. And look at you. You look like Grand Theft Auto looking you look like you're about to go commit a crime.
This I like. I like this look.
Well, we know at this point what might have just happened. I think we might have entered sponsorship mode. Did you hear the sound that put us in there?
Yeah.
I feel good.
My posture is terrible.
Oh, tweet it.
I will.
All right. What do you know about Audible?
Audible.
Yes.
I love them.
Now listen, a lot
What
of
else
people.
do you want to know about them?
Okay, listen.
I know everything about them.
All right, let's not fight. We don't
More
want to
than
do this.
you.
Hey, listen, we don't
More
want to
than
do
you,
this.
you.
Whoa.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Just get aggressive when I'm thinking about how good Audible is.
Yeah, I love Audible so much. Do you want to know why, Andrew? Because they got everything over there that you could ever want to know about. They got bestsellers. They got new releases, celebrity memoirs, languages, business, motivation. They even got podcasts on there.
Whoa.
Andrew, I'm listening to an audiobook right now that you won't believe what it's called. It's called How to Think Like a Roman Empire, and it's all about Stoic philosophy, and I'm absolutely in love with it.
That's cool. No, that really is cool.
You know, Romans died when they were only like 40. So sad.
Dark.
I know.
Dark. But Stoic philosophy is cool.
Well, you stand an audiobook called The Four Agreements, don't
I
you?
actually just got that off of Audible the other day.
How fun is that?
I'll be listening to it on my walks
Oh.
if you need me. Yeah, I'll be listening to it on my walks.
Andrew, we love walks.
Yeah.
No, Audible is
true,
an
though.
absolutely incredible thing. Audible, Andrew, has something new and wonderful, which is an all-you-can-eat buffet called Audible Plus. You're going, Audible Plus? What is that? What kind of stuff do they have? Select originals, audiobooks, podcasts, exclusive series, comedy, romance, suspense, true crime, science fiction, fitness, wellness programs, workout, guided meditation. You know, the things that Audible is known for and has a lot of.
I'm going to get that Audible Plus situation going.
Yeah.
And I'll be 2 times speeding all the books in the world, okay? Walking around, getting more fit than you'll ever be,
Whoa.
more knowledledgeable than you'll ever be. You won't stand a chance, okay?
Andrew,
You will not ever be better than me because of this, okay?
I think that was a really weird direction you went. Maybe we should just rein it in for a second.
Whatever.
The weirdest, most combative podcast co-host ever. No, I really love Audible because it's been incredible through this last
Been
year. and also-
incredible.
Oh my God.
Delete the footage.
I adore Audible. It's something that it literally improves my quality of life. Andrew, I know you like it a lot too.
Yeah.
And you want to be using it more in this new year. And if you want to do that as well, you can visit audible.com/sweetboys, or this is real easy, text Sweet Boys, no space in there, to 500-500 to start your free 30-day trial. Andrew, they can text on their freaking phones, 500-500.
Beautiful and easy. Like that's like what you would get if you paid somebody $2 to write the theme song for Audible.
Yeah, and they'd say, give me more, give me more. If you want more.
I'll make it better with more.
Audible has left the chat.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
The weirdest sponsorship ever.
Thanks, Audible. Hey, we got a podcast to get back to, don't you know?
Yes, I do.
Let's do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Yeah. Garrett's in his new place. He's got no furniture in there, but he's in there, and that's super exciting because it's
Oh.
a fun, great little vibe in there, and I'm so excited for it to be.
Why did I just go to touch your hand? I don't normally do this. I'm going to go through with it.
Nobody can see it. I don't think it's on any monitor.
Ooh, so it's our little secret. This is fun. Oh, I'm tapping Andrew's
No,
hand.
the wide. It's yeah.
Ooh. Okay. No, I was going to say, sorry, I hated it as much as you did,
Well,
but I
it
had
was-
to do it.
Everything's been a little confusing thus far. You just made it even worse.
Listen, Andrew, tell him what we did on New Year's.
I ate a bunch of chocolate covered pretzels, and then we popped a bottle of champagne and celebrated the new year whilst also celebrating your new home.
Yeah, I bought 3 pounds of chocolate covered pretzels.
And they were all gone by midnight.
Well, that was just the plate that I had set out. There were so many more in the freezer. I had to throw them away, actually. I felt really bad. I had to throw them away. I did. I had to throw...
I did. Well, yeah.
Well,
I would
because
have ate them all if you set them all out.
I put them in the freezer and they got a bit moist. So they weren't good to give to Letterkenny one. I felt
Part of me wants to be like,
yeah.
oh yeah, we can move on. I don't know. I don't
you'd
know.
be doing everyone a favor.
Two cricket stories and then the moist pretzel story.
I'm so sorry.
New year, 2021. I don't know if we want to start it off like this.
Dude, I told you I was tired of the sound of my own voice. I'm just speaking because that just happens.
Sure, I'll take the stage for a while. I'll
Oh.
let you rest your vocal cords.
Please.
So I'm trying to watch the movie Tenet, right?
Oh, this is so okay. Let me just be your hype man right now. This is so funny.
I'll make it quick. Little backstory: Christopher Nolan, very popular director. When he puts out movies, people get really excited about it.
Tell him what he's directed, by the way.
Inception, Interstellar, The Dark Knight,
All the
like
Batman films. Yeah.
Yeah, and over the course of time, as the movies have gotten better and bigger, people get excited about it, which I understand and respect. I love that part of entertainment, getting excited about something.
Andrew loves the hype.
They put Tenet out on whatever you call it, digital, so you could buy it. But you had to buy it. You couldn't stream it, and I get it. It was like $20. Point is, my parents were in town, and I said, oh, we can carve out this night. I'll buy Tenet. We'll sit around the TV, and we'll enjoy this movie by Christopher Nolan.
This tentpole movie.
I
Robert
was trying to
Pattinson.
get him hyped up. It's like, this was barely in theaters, and now we come on. Okay.
Let me hype man you up once more. You're not gonna you listening to this. You're not gonna believe what you're about to hear. I literally did not believe it when Andrew told me, but this is a real thing in the world. Take it away, brother.
We start watching the movie. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah.
I have my popcorn. I'm ready to go. I went to the bathroom, so I don't need to get up to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm locked and loaded. And I'm ready. I'm giving it my undivided attention. Start playing the movie, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. A little quiet. I turn up the volume a little bit.
Sure.
I can't really hear what the characters are saying, right? I turn up the volume a little bit more. For the first 10 minutes, I couldn't hear what anybody was saying.
Yeah.
And I felt so bad because I'm like, well, if I can't hear what anybody's saying, I'm like, surely my parents can't hear what anybody's saying because they're older than me, right? When you get older, your hearing gets worse. So I was like being self-conscious about this. And this is a bad experience. And I just spent $20 on this. This should be working. What's wrong? Is it something wrong with my subwoofer? Is it something wrong with my TV? What's happening? And I was getting a little sad.
Yeah.
I was excited about this and I couldn't even hear anything.
Oh.
I turned the movie off. Tried to put on the subtitles for some reason. It didn't even help because I just turned it off.
So naturally, you were thinking, oh, something's wrong with my TV. Something's wrong with
I
this.
thought it was something. I thought something was wrong with like buying movies through Apple because we were watching shows and movies on Netflix and HBO Max and all this stuff, and everything was crystal clear. This is the first movie we watched that I bought.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, well, it must be something with like buying movies off of iTunes or whatever. And it made me really sad.
Then here, okay, so this is when the plot
For the
thickens.
4 people still around listening to this,
Yes.
I gave it another shot. I said,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm going to sit down. I'm going to sit right in front of the TV
Sure.
alone, give it my undivided attention, turn the volume all the way up, and listen to it. And with all of my might, all of my focus, still couldn't understand or make out any words that the characters were saying. And it was making me want to cry. Everybody sounded like this. But they were loud enough.
I know about this. Ask me a question. I'll respond like a Tenet character.
Okay, so what are we gonna do? Exactly. Point is, I Googled this. I said, Tenet sound issues. Maybe thinking someone would be like, oh yeah, when they put it out on iTunes, they mess with the audio and you can't hear anything. They got to re-put it up.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it's what he did on purpose.
It's intentional.
Intentionally hard to hear.
Intentionally almost impossible to hear.
I showed you. I showed Garrett.
Oh, he showed me. It blew my mind because when he text messaged it to me like, "Oh, this is the funniest thing in the world," and I said, "Oh, no way." So of course, the first thing I did, I went to Google Tenet audio. Everyone is like the number one Google search result is like, "Why can't you hear the characters speaking in Tenet?" And it's a thing. This multi-million-dollar movie that they assumed would probably bring in $1 billion. You can't hear the characters speaking.
And listen, no shade to Christopher Nolan, no shade to the movie studios, no shade to anybody.
Christopher Nolan is a master of his craft.
But the fact is just I couldn't hear. Like, I don't know what else to say.
It is such a bizarre thing. That's just something that Andrew and I have been talking a lot about this and the choices that creatives make.
Yeah, and there was some angle there, like, oh, he does that because he wants you to really pay attention to the movie or something.
That's the angle.
But I was like, but Chris, I call him Chris, and I was like, Chris, I'm giving it all I got.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't have like any sort of hearing problem. I don't have any issues with my speakers, and I'm giving it all I got, and I still can't even come close to hearing what people. I'm like, it was just a little frustrating, but honestly, I got more joy out of this whole experience of trying to process why this is the case than I would have if I just heard the movie clearly.
Oh, that's true. You've been Sherlock Holmes for the past few days.
I've been investigating why this this is the case.
That sucks.
Wide awake.
Oh, Andrew, so what just happened is the bone spider very delicately fell on your finger and you're looking for attention. No.
You stabbed me with
Okay,
him.
is it bleeding?
Yes.
I don't think. Well, then show the camera.
You stabbed me with the bone spider. How dare you use him as a weapon?
Audio listeners, literally nothing has happened.
Unreal.
No, Andrew's not bleeding.
I don't know if it was like maybe you really like Christopher Nolan.
Nope.
Maybe you had a problem with me taking the stage
No,
for a while
no.
because you want to talk more.
No, and I think your finger's fine, and I think that maybe we just need to
Hey,
refocus.
hold on a second. I'm just gonna Google like if there's like an urgent care around.
I
that
just
can
don't think
take-
you need to do
take
that.
Care of my.
Hey,
hand.
Andrew, do you want to come back to the podcast, maybe?
Oh.
I just don't think that maybe.
Yeah. Oh, I tried to hold the microphone with my other hand.
Oh, Andrew, just maybe don't.
Sorry.
Lock it-
Speaking of creations and,
Yes.
and voices, we have entered into a very loose pre-production situation in which we were probably going to record another song. Listen, I'm just saying, I'm throwing it out there.
Andrew,
I think it's going to happen, and who knows? Maybe the song will turn into an EP.
watch me throw my empty coffee cup. Andrew, look at you dropping the announcement of us going in on another hit song.
Well, I want to go back in
Yeah.
on. We made a song for those of you who are not aware who may or may not have. Wait, like who's the biggest artist? Who's the biggest artist that Now I'm a Baby like got
Post
ahead
Malone.
of on the chart? Post Malone.
Mhm.
So like us negotiating a record deal. So like we had a song that was like. It was like bigger than Post Malone, so like.
And the
I feel like-
exec, how long was it charting above Post Malone? Just answer that question. How long did your did Now I'm a Baby chart?
like 3 hours.
Okay, yeah. So Post Malone has charted every single day for the past 7 years, 100 times. No, we did. We were very. I remember I was in New Orleans. This was before everything. I was in
Yeah.
New Orleans for Mardi Gras when I saw that, and I was losing my marbles. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe it. And Andrew is an incredible, and don't you deny it. You can just sit there and hear me say this. The way he raps, the way he like his verses, the way he flows, he is so.
Yo.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yo, I'm recording a podcast.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's usually better
it's
than
it's
this.
I'm drinking some coffee, baby.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Watch your back, Drake. Watch your back, Kendrick.
Drake.
Watch your back. Watch
Sitting
your
in
back.
his $50 million house right now. Hey, can someone give me a bunch of blankets? I'm shaking violently. Also, someone hold me.
Oh my goodness.
Drake is
I
so
would
cool.
hold Drake in like a platonic way. If anyone didn't hear that sound Andrew just made, I know him well enough to know that he just said tweet it. Yes.
Dude, me and Garrett at this point, whenever anything.
Are you talking about our psychic shorthand that we've developed? But ours is just very
Garrett
dumb.
will say something and I'm looking the other direction and I'll look at him and he's not even looking at me, but he knows that I'm looking at him because he knows that I would look at him after he said what he said, and then he'll make an expression that he knows I will see, but doesn't even look at me, and we just communicated like 7 sentences.
I'm not
with him even not even turning his head toward me. It's pretty funny.
I'm not unconvinced that we haven't had several conversations that we haven't physically had. There might have been conversations that we've had that we've just been completely silent for. Whoa. You seen this ghost I have on?
I've been staring at it.
He is wonderful. You know he smells like lavender, don't you?
I do. Yeah, that was quite the surprise. I like the smell of lavender. It's quite nice. I had a thought. It was very unimportant, but I wanted to say, oh yeah, I didn't know where I was going because I'm me.
When I get lost in the market.
Well, no, I am thinking that would be an embroidered situation on a crew neck,
Oh,
similar
that's-
to this. I think gray. I think the letters are yellow and they're kind of hard to read.
Yes, you're
Me when I'm Christopher Nolan,
Yeah,
but I make merch.
I was just gonna say that.
Listen, no shade, Chris.
Yes, he's very good at what he. You know, you got to respect someone for being good at what they do. But
Yeah, no,
also,
he's-
we got to hear you. We got to hear the characters.
Isn't Christopher Walken British? There's a little bit of this.
Christopher Nolan's British.
I said Christopher Walken. Sorry, I got my impersonation characters off.
You know what? This is
No, I can't do it. I lost it. That was bad.
that just sounded like a guy who was like in the jacuzzi for too long.
Let me try it again.
Okay.
This is my Christopher Walken impression.
Oh, I'll be the waiter that says, "Sir, what can I get you to eat?"
Wait, but give me a second. This
Okay.
may need to be cut. This is my practice.
Sorry, man.
No,
That's okay.
no. What are you doing? No, I can't do it. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. I can't.
Everyone listening, who's Christopher Walken? He was in The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, and we watched it on Halloween, and you got the chills.
Remember 2 minutes ago when there were a few people still listening to this?
No, I think you're really inflating your ego by thinking that anyone's listening at this point.
What
Hey-
am I? An air mattress?
Oh, nice, Andrew. You know what I was gonna. And what was that little? That's an Andrew. Audio listeners, Andrew's doing quite a dance.
What am I? A balloon or something?
What do you mean?
Inflating.
Oh, right. Andrew, let's talk about something.
Okay.
Tangible change that I want to make in 2021, caring a little bit more about my personal appearance. Now, I'm not horrible with this, although someone who's been around me for a year could probably attest to that better than I can. When I say that, I mean like, kind of just in general, like, I do all the normal stuff, of course, but I have been for the past, ever since I started this move, in purgatory with my clothing. Like I've been wearing these pants all the time.
You're talking about washing your clothes. I need to wash. I need to wash my face more. I forget that that's a thing that I need to be doing.
Yeah.
And over the Christmas time,
Yes.
I was eating a lot more like chips and stuff.
Yeah.
My face started breaking.
Andrew loves his chips. You give this boy chips and the queso cheese sauce or chips and salsa, he's having sort of withdrawals just thinking about them. Oh, goodness. Oh, and I love, dude. You know what? Ooh, look what I'm doing right now. I'm being the one to say, hey, I was going somewhere with that.
Oh, yeah,
though.
sorry, personal appearance. Ooh, speaking of personal appearance, not to derail you.
Yeah.
What is that thing that you do sometimes?
I was telling Andrew how sometimes I dye my eyebrows a bit darker.
That's right. I forgot about that.
And
I was
I've-
like, oh, I should do that one day.
Yes.
And then I totally spaced on that being a thing.
It's just, I've in high school, I kind of started doing it, and
I'm inspired, and I see the new me. I see the 2021 me. I've been watching Stranger Things, got really psyched up about the character 11. I'm buzzing my hair, and
Shut
I'm
up.
darkening my eyebrows. This is the new me.
well, okay, so and the
And
thing,
I'm getting swole. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Swole.
I'm going in a month's time because I'm going to eat a lot of vegetables. I'm going to have a body like Michael Fassbender. Just
I ate
wait and
broccoli
see.
yesterday. No
Oh.
big deal. Sorry, go ahead.
So yeah, the whole darkening the eyebrows. It's like a subtle thing, and I just think it makes my face look nicer. And I'm not afraid to say it.
It's interesting.
Yes.
I've never seen myself with darker eyebrows. Although one time I think I may have ran some mascara I found lying around on my eyebrows to just see, but I don't think that it really played.
Andrew, do you want to try it? Watch me go get it. I'm not even going to ask you permission. This is what I'm doing in 2021. I'm being more intentional. I'm going to go get it. Ouch. Feels colder in here. Or does it feel... What's different? Oh, I'm sponsorship mode. I tell you what, that always throws us for a real doozy. We're in sponsorship mode. Did you even know?
Wait, my voice. I'm just so calm and chill and cool
Oh, yeah.
and confident.
Wait, that just happened in my voice, too. I think what might have happened is that we might have entered sponsorship mode.
Oh,
What is it?
what's that?
Well, do you have $961 in your pocket? Oh, you don't? Oh, that's weird. Because you could.
Okay.
Well, you didn't know.
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, Andrew, that is the amount that Gabby customers are saving per year on their car and home insurance.
Okay, saving money. I like it.
You and me both. Andrew, some things about being an adult, they're not easy, right? Name something about being an adult that's not the most fun thing in the world.
Going to the mailbox, one, and then getting the mail, and then seeing that it's a bill.
Oof.
Can you imagine if you opened up a mailbox and it was packed to the brim with spiders?
I'm constantly grateful that Black Widow spiders don't have wings.
Yeah.
You know what else isn't fun about being an adult? Is calling around exhaustively trying to find the best rates on home insurance and car insurance. No one wants to do that. Gabby takes the pain out of looking for insurance rates by giving you an apples-to-apples comparison of your current coverage with 40 of the top insurance providers like Progressive, Nationwide, and Travelers.
It sounds like this company is going out there for you, investigating, figuring out who is ripping you off, who's trying to play you for a fool.
Yeah, actually, wow, Andrew, that was really good. Andrew, you just link your current insurance account, and in just minutes, you'll be able to see quotes of the exact same coverage you currently have.
This is a no-brainer.
You think it's a no-brainer now? Wait till you hear that Gabby is fast and easy to use, and I know because I used it myself just last night.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw how much I was overpaying on my own car insurance, and I will be
Yikes.
doing something about it.
Getting ripped off.
Give it back, let me keep my money. Let me keep my money.
Subtitles.
I do want to keep my own money because I want to spend money on things in this life that matter, like
Cheese.
cheese-flavored snacks and action figures. And if people listening to this want to see how much Gabby can save them, you can just head over to gabby.com/sweetboys. That's GABI.com/sweetboys and see for yourself because it's totally free to check. And again, that's gabby.com/sweetboys. Andrew, have you ever eaten an entire block of cheese alone?
Not quite.
Me neither. Let's get back to the podcast.
It's just right there.
Let's just get back to the podcast.
Okay.
Andrew, guess what I got?
Welcome back.
Thank you. I thought about getting a glass of water while I was up, but I didn't because I thought, no, I can't leave my boy hanging. You're my boy. You're my friend Andrew. Okay, so I got this, but you know what I also saw when I was up? Mac Does It. You know Mac Does It on YouTube?
Of course.
He's great. He's wonderful. He freaking sent me a candle.
How nice. Let me give that a smell there.
Cancel 2020 is what it's called. This scent.
Smelling Mac does it candles.
I thought that was really sweet.
Yeah.
So, by the way, if you guys don't know who Mac Does It is, go check him out. His stuff.
You know how people
Yeah.
You know how people smell things from like, people who send them stuff and they're acting surprised.
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Like it's like like what? Okay.
Oh yeah.
I want to say first of all, the inspiration of this bit is because I smelled the candle and I said, "Oh damn, that smells pretty great."
Yeah.
But then it inspired the bit of a guy who smells candle from a friend on video for the first time who has the same reaction of anybody who's ever smelled anything. Oh, I like that.
Oh my God.
But I actually do. But
something that everyone says when they smell a candle. That reminds me of something. Wow. No, Mac, this is great. Congratulations on launching this candle. This is really cool and sweet, and you're wonderful, and I stand. Okay, sorry. It's called Beautiful Collection. Not sponsored.
Where do you find
Beautiful. I bought it. Yeah. Okay. So what's funny about me? Well, it is.
I thought it was like a one-word answer.
No, I don't know anything about
CVS.
products or makeup or anything like that. So one time when I was like 17, I went into the store and I found this, and I was like, just that works for me, just that. And so I've only ever tried to find this. I've never tried anything else. Because like 17-year-old me thought
I thought you said this was a new kind of. By the way, for the audio listeners, even though this is probably conveyed in the context of us speaking, Garrett has just brought out his eyebrow darkening gel.
It's an eyebrow tint.
I wonder what your eyebrows would look like if you didn't tint them.
Well, no, I haven't tinted them for like two months.
This is base level.
This is
they
base
look
level,
pretty
brother.
dark right now.
Yeah, because
Everybody in the comments right now is typing. Wow, Garrett's eyebrows look like they've been tinted. Dude, are you gonna watch your eyeball?
No, I usually do this in the mirror.
He's putting the eyebrow tint up to his eyebrows. Garrett, you got to watch out.
Wait, is it even coming out? Wait, it is. I've already shaken it up. I usually do this in the mirror, Andrew. I can't see. Ouch! If
Garrett,
it falls into my eye, I'll freak out.
Do you have a hand mirror or something? Garrett's removed his glasses. He's trying to apply this without even looking at what he's doing. This seems like an awful idea.
Isn't this what people do?
This seems like something that the bottle would directly tell you not to do.
I think it does.
Do not do this without looking at yourself very carefully in the mirror.
Andrew, I'm going to put the microphone
Do not
down.
let this get into your eyes.
And where's my phone? I need to just look at myself.
You said this is a darker shade?
Yes.
It's pure, like, it's just black.
I've never used it. It might be the wrong one.
You're going to have a crazy reaction. Dude, are you serious right now? Does it always come out that dark?
Yeah. And then you can put it on like this. Ah! Sorry,
Yeah, be careful.
I will be careful. Now you do it. Here, take my little...
Dude,
phone.
Wait, hold on a second now.
Andrew, just come on. Andrew, you just take this and you just
What
kind
if...
of...
Okay,
Andrew, dabble it on your little eyebrows right now. I've already set the timer. Hurry. And just do it like I did it. Come on. 2021. Try new things. Worst case scenario, your eyebrows are going to be like a lot darker for like a couple days while you shampoo it out. It's not a big deal.
Okay, I'm going to begin darkening my eyebrows.
Oh, Andrew. Oh, I'll do a sort of a... Andrew, I'll do sort of a Zen narration. He applies the Clariol. He applies the dye.
Dude, I don't think I've ever dyed any part of my hair ever. This is the first 28
This is
years.
exciting.
I'm excited. Hard cut to just like an
the doctor.
infection.
Yeah, just like being like, Andrew, you're using a little dollop. Sorry, I'm supposed to be relaxing. He applies it. Andrew, you need more.
I'm getting it on there. It's happening.
You're whispering it on there is what you're doing.
You look like you're having a midlife crisis.
Well, that ship has sailed, but you're about to look the same way. Why'd you put it all over your skin?
Because I missed.
Me when I'm trying to play basketball with the boys. Sorry. Sometimes people ask me, like, they go to ask me because I'm tall. They go, and then they look at me and they kind of correct themselves, like, "Oh, did you play bet?" And then they, everyone played like a sport in high school and in junior high. They all played sports. My parents, because I was the fourth child, they were kind of like, they weren't into raising a kid by the time I came along. So I did a lot of drawing, anime characters in the library and watching the trailer for Matrix Reloaded. And you got away with a lot.
I can't be doing this while you're telling me this like heartbreak.
No, I love my parents. They're wonderful, and they did a great job. Oh, Andrew, now you're putting it on like a real champ.
Oh, God.
You're doing great. Ooh, Jesus. I mean, you're doing great. Why are you putting it? You're putting it on like every part but your eyebrow. Like,
I've been doing this for years, man.
I know, but I've probably not been doing it right for years. Like when I set that timer for 25 minutes, that was like 17-year-old me remembering what he thinks he read on the back of the package. Oh, honey, you're going to look so handsome after this. The girls are going to be chasing you. They're going to think you're that Zac Efron.
Okay, so how long? I look
Andrew, I don't
like
know
a
how
different
long.
person. Now, granted, it's because I've I've painted more width onto my eyebrows as well, not only darkened them, but it looks like faux eyebrows. As far as you're concerned, based on what I applied and how I applied it,
Yes.
is this correct? Are we on the right track here? Do we just wait now?
Brother, I don't know.
What the heck? I thought you were an expert at this. I was blindly following your lead in hopes that no matter what I did, you would be there to steer me in the right direction.
When has that ever served you well? No, I know what I'm doing. I'm mostly making jokes because I think it's not a serious process. It's very silly and trivial, and I do it all the time. And when that timer goes off, what we're going to do is I'm going to wash my little eyebrows, and then you're going to give it a couple more minutes because you started after me, and then you're going to wash your little eyebrows, and then we're going to see the results, and all the girls are going to go, oh my gosh, he's so handsome. He's likely to, if I could marry him, I would. And then with me, they'll go, he's funny. I'm kidding, kind of.
Yeah, I will be 11ing my head as well.
Oh, that means shaving his head like 11 from Stranger Things, because Andrew's in 2016 with his newfound love of Stranger Things. I look like a stupid idiot.
Just like
Stop! I know it looks crazy.
just like you. Well, I mean, we both look interesting right now. But just you. How's your 2021 going? How's everything going?
Sorry, audio listeners. I've got on top of my hair. You know, I think
this is a disaster.
I think for me, 2021 is going great.
I think we were getting somewhere by episode 5, and then we took a break, and then we lost it.
Well, you know what though? But that's life. You know, you dust yourself off and you get back up and you rub some dirt on it and you keep on going forward. Merch. Oh, this eyebrow dye is making me hungry for a gingerbread man.
The fact that you're eating that not only is surprising, but is an actual problem on like 6 different levels.
Let's take our dark eye cream off. Andrew, real question. This isn't for the podcast. This is just between you and I. I'm not even going to put this in the edit.
Okay.
But do you remember shopping for anything other than groceries amongst everything that's been happening?
No.
Me neither. That's because online shopping seems to be all that we do nowadays.
This is just between you and I?
That's this is just
you and
between
me?
you and I. This is not anything.
Sounds like you're in sponsor mode reading a sponsorship.
Why would you think that?
Well, your phone's out.
Andrew, no, I'm just simply saying that it seems like all the shopping that we do today is online. And that's, in theory, where our current sponsor, Honey, comes into the conversation.
Oh, yes.
Andrew, you listen up to me when I tell you this, and you perk your little sweet ears up right now when I tell you that Honey is a free browser extension that scours the internet for promo codes and automatically tests them when you're checking out to save you some of this. Audio listeners, I'm doing that money sign with my hands.
So am I.
Oh, yes. Saves you money, brother. Oh.
We start so much friction that it causes a fire on our hands.
Oh, that's funny.
Because we're doing the money thing.
Fire department shows up.
They go, are you doing a Honey sponsorship because they save you so much money in your web browser situation?
They say, we've been to 6 podcast studios today.
But it's worth it because it's Honey.
Honey calls us while we're doing this. Just shut up. Just shut up and read. Just read what we sent you. Honey is basically your online shopping best friend, which is wonderful because I adore Friends. And I ain't talking the syndicated sitcom. I wrote that joke down. Was that funny? I said, did you hear it again? I said,
oh, yeah.
I said, Honey is like your friend and I adore Friends and I ain't talking the syndicated sitcom. Is that fun?
Yeah, got it. Yeah, thanks, man. That's good.
Oh, I knew you'd love that.
That's very funny.
And if you're thinking, wait a minute, computers, the web, coupons, all that sounds pretty scary. Don't worry, it's easy. You get Honey on your computer for free in 2 easy clicks. Then, when you're checking out on one of its over 30,000 supported sites, Honey pops up, and all you have to do is click Apply Coupons. And if it finds a coupon, it applies the best one, and that's all she wrote. You're saving money, and you're loving it. I should know, Andrew, it saved me half off the other day when I bought socks.
Everywhere you go,
you will find Honey deals.
Honey what?
Honey deals. Andrew, listen, Honey is free and it works with whatever browser you use. And you can get Honey today at joinhoney.com/sweetboys. Joinhoney.com/sweetboys. That's right.
If you don't do it, we won't understand why you made that decision to not do it. Joinhoney.com/sweetboys. And now we're back to the podcast, baby.
Gorgeous. Back to the podcast.
Okay. You know what's funny?
We look the same.
Well, you know why you think you look the same?
Why?
Contrast, man. It's all about contrast. We were looking at ourselves for minutes on end, having very, very, very dark, big eyebrows.
Yeah.
So now we're like, oh, we look the same, but before and after, I bet these look darker.
Oh, yeah, I bet the viewers are going like this, like how, and they go, whoa.
We'll throw it on the screen.
Listen, now that Andrew and I are new boys,
I think this is cool. I get it. You know, you encouraged me
I did.
to do this. You said, I think that would be a nice look. I can see myself doing one little tint darker, actually.
I could too. I was just about to suggest something.
Yeah. I get it. A demeanor that totally conflicts with the activity. Yeah. I get it. Cool. Nope.
Thank you so much for listening to episode 6 of Sweet. Wait, should we talk about something nice?
Yeah, one more thing. I watch a YouTuber named Matt Diavella, and he announced that he put out this documentary. He's made one before, but a second documentary on minimalism.
Oh, nice.
I've always been an appreciator of the idea of minimalism. I like things to be organized, and I always thought, well, the easiest way to organize stuff is to not have that much stuff to organize in the first place. Much easier, much quicker.
Yeah, Andrew's the kind of guy who would like label stuff with like a label maker.
I would. I do have a label maker.
Yeah.
Bought it off Amazon. I actually regret the purchase. There's a Brother label maker that I actually would
I
much
know,
rather have.
just the one that you're eyeing.
They have different fonts, and I feel like I would like that.
Andrew
I
labels.
think the kitchen font
Yes.
and the office font would be different, and I think you know exactly where I'm going
Of
with
course I do.
this. Point is, I watched that, and I got kind of reinvigorated, rejuvenated. Someone help me with what kind of word I'm looking for.
No.
And I got re-inspired.
Inspired. Andrew, what's going on, brother?
I got re-inspired.
Oh my God.
Nothing's happened. We haven't. Nothing's. There's been no like.
For 6 episodes now, yeah.
No, I meant nothing's happened to cause all of this chaos. I got re-inspired to reacquaint myself with minimalism. The documentary, by the way, is called Less Is Now. It's on Netflix for anybody who wants to watch it. In the documentary, a gentleman explains how he wanted to kind of start his life over a little bit, and he had this idea of packing all of his stuff up in boxes like he was moving everything.
Okay.
And then the idea was he would only open up the boxes to get things that he needed.
Open up the box, get the things you need.
He opened the boxes only when he needed to get things. And then after, I think it was like a month or something like that, he looked around at all the stuff he had unpacked.
Okay.
And all of those things is what he kept. Everything else in the boxes, he just donated or gave away or sold.
Interesting.
You see what's happening here?
Of course I do.
Now what he was left with, condescending guy explaining something. All he was left with.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh, you don't have to talk
The only
like
thing that he had.
Oh, you don't have to touch me.
The only thing
Oh
that
my
he had
God. What was it?
were the things that he actually needed.
And
okay?
those are the things that he kept.
Okay.
So how many things like that do you have lying around, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Just 2 guys that are like that. Just being the worst people on earth.
In a weird world where Matt Diavella was listening to this podcast. Oh, cool. They're talking about my documentary. I want to hear their take on it. Goes in that direction.
Oh, no.
Yikes.
Oh, so
city.
Andrew, did you glean something from what the documentary? Is that the word?
This is why I said we needed a dictionary on set.
Oh, yes,
For one, to confirm that you used the right word, and then 2, that I could understand what you were saying.
Well, it's either gleam or glean. It's one of the 2.
Well, who knows?
A dictionary.
Yeah.
Or most people, probably.
Any kid at the spelling bee.
Oh my gosh, the spelling bee. Can you ever compete in one of those?
So the minimalism documentary. Did I glean
You're right.
something
Yes.
from it? Yeah, I actually went into my office and I started pulling out files. I started pulling out things that were in backpacks. I started opening up drawers. I laid everything out and I said, hey, this is not a task that should be pushed off till tomorrow or next month or next year. I'm like, I'm going to feel lighter. I'm going to feel a little bit better. And even if it's 2%, I think that's 2% better.
Oh, yeah.
So
I was
you gave
thinking
me
of milk. I was, dude. But I know what you mean. 2% better is a good way to feel. Me after I eat my vegetables. Sorry. Jesus, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's only 2% because you sandwich the vegetable intake in between a pizza and Panda Express. That's me, though.
Some comedian. Oh, some like really bad comedian who's like 47 and like people are like, let him try. He goes, hey, don't tell me I don't eat my vegetables. Hey, what do they call tomato sauce? Hey, what's the key word of tomato sauce, eh? And his wife just like...
my doctor says I need to get more exercise.
Okay.
I say, okay, doc.
Hey, I say to my doctor, I say, does lifting pizza count? Is that what you're
If
gonna
I knew that's what I could have said, I would have just said. I tell my doc, I say, hey, my biceps are pretty good though, don't you think? Because I gotta pull the little chair ottoman thing out.
Hey, I say, hey, doctor. Hey, my body might not be so strong, but my fingers from changing the channel changer are pretty strong, if you know what I'm saying. Hey, let's just say my fingers are pretty buff.
So I'm at the bar the other day.
Yeah.
Me and a couple pals go to the bar, right? I bring a 20. I forget my cards, but I got a 20.
It sucks so bad.
I go to the bar.
This is rock bottom for us, by the way.
I go to the bar.
Yeah.
And I go, listen, I forgot my card, but I got the 20. I say, yes, bartender, I'd like a Coors Light. And I give the 20. And they go, okay, thank you. And I go, where's my change? Right? And then she goes, I'm sorry, there's going to be no change. And I say, no change. So you're saying this is $20 for a beer. I got some change for you. How about you change the prices?
I've never laughed from hatred. It's just a seething, strong feeling.
He like goes into the audience to fist bump somebody. Somebody kind of screams, ah!
Oh my God.
Sorry, it took me a while to get there. But anyway, the minimalism documentary. Yeah, I think I really do like the idea of being more minimalistic with things. Keep things that you really value, that you really need. Materialistic things I don't think are very good. You don't want to...
I know. I need less stuff. We all need less stuff. Everything is so complicated.
So I'm watching this minimalism documentary.
Hey, you know what I go? I need the minimalist complaining from my boss.
I was going to say something about a boss.
Really?
Like, I need a little less too, a little less my boss.
Yeah, I could use a little bit of you know what doesn't spark joy?
I'm scared.
Well, anyways, we're going to end it on I'm scared. Help us. Thanks for experiencing what most would call rock bottom, but what we call episode 6 with us. We hope you had a real good time. We know that you've learned nothing here, and that's okay, because sometimes there's going to be episodes like this, because you know what? Andrew and I are trying to embrace making this podcast and having it be whatever it is, because it's tricky to make sometimes, you know?
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
We're excited for the year. Garrett's gonna be making a bunch more videos. I think I will as well. And
Call us the head chef, because we got a lot brewing.
wait,
sucked.
I was gonna say woo no matter what you said, but
Yeah.
head chef.
He's
brewing.
making soup.
No.
He's making soup and it's brewing, like a bone broth.
No. You say we work at the beer factory because we got a lot brewing.
Oh, yeah.
The
Oh,
chef.
Hey, call me a beer maker because we got a lot brewing. Oh, no. Can I say this? Hey, call me the Wicked Witch of the West.
Why wouldn't you just say call me the head chef because we got a lot cooking? That really makes sense.
That's a lot better. I feel like we were in a brew. Now we're cooking with gas.
Until next time. Be sweet.
And see you next week.
Ooh.